Hello everyone, today I have a video for you that I think will help with all your backlink building efforts if you're an internet marketing or an SEO guy in general. If you're wondering who the dude is sitting behind me, working his butt off, my business partner Ryan. He's a master marketer. If you need to spread the word about your business, then he can definitely do it. Just don't mind him hanging out back there. Yep, see, flexing his muscles, being a stud back there. So anyway, let's get on with it. Unless you're an internet marketer that's been living under a rock for the past year or two, you'll have undoubtedly heard about how Google's hammering down on all types of different link building tactics and methods that have worked a lot in the past. Many of the things that used to work well have been largely devalued or simply just don't work at all anymore. Most recently, they've been on a rampage against blog networks. Build My Rank is a big one that's all over the place right now because it's just been hammered, completely devalued. In fact, they even shut it down in the last few days. Authority Link Network had a large percentage of their blogs de-indexed, and they're trying to figure out, how to fix that, and the list goes on and on. There's tons of them, and they've been great for links, great for building rankings. They work really well. It's a fairly legit method, but not fully legit, and Google apparently doesn't like it. So anyway, this has left a lot of internet marketers kind of scrambling to get their rankings back and wondering what the best type of backlink is that you can get. So to help answer that, I'm going to give you 6 criteria that I think would make a link about as perfect as you'll ever find. It's kind of the best way you can do it here. So anyway, number 1 would be from a related website. Generally, the rule is that the best inbound links, which is another name for backlinks, by the way, are from websites that are related to yours. It means they're in the same or a similar niche, and the content is related to what you have on your website. For example, a link from like a home business related website to your Make Money Online website would be great because they're closely related to niche. The next one would be keyword anchored. You definitely want keyword anchored links whenever possible because the anchor text tells the search engines what they should rank your website for and what your website is about, and all sorts of things like that. For that reason, the anchor text should include the main keywords you want your website to rank highly for on Google and other search engines. For example, if your website is about making money online, then you might have your anchor text be make money online, earn money on the internet, money making, how to make money, earn money, ways to make money online, and all sorts of phrases along those lines. You also need to make sure you vary the anchor text because you definitely do not want to have them all the same. That's just a huge red flag. Also, you should have plenty of links that are not keyword anchored, so it looks more natural. No site would ever naturally have all keyword anchored links, so if yours does, it's definitely going to set up a huge red flag. And eventually, your rankings will actually drop rather than continue going up. The third criteria would be from an authority site. A link from a highly ranked site in your niche is very beneficial to you. These are typically called authority sites, because they are ranked highly and they will usually have a lot of traffic and page rank and things like that. And they'll help your rankings quite a bit more than a link from most other regular sites would. The fourth criteria would be a high page rank site. The page rank is basically one way that Google measures the importance of a web page. It's not nearly as important as it used to be, but it does still have a factor. When you have a backlink from a website that has high page rank, it will typically carry more weight than a link from another site with all other things being equal. If that site has a low or no PR, the high PR site will give you better link juice and help improve your rankings even more. Number 5 is do follow. It should go without saying that part of the criteria for the best backlink is that it's a do follow link. If the no follow tag is applied to your link, then you're getting very little, if any, benefit from it as far as search engines are concerned, because that tag is basically telling them not to follow the link, not to count the link, not to give you juice from it. And finally, the 6th criteria is that it should be a one-way link. A one-way backlink is when a site is linking to your website for whatever reason without you giving them a link back. Back in the day, link exchanges used to be huge, and you could rank in a very competitive niche just with exchanging hundreds and hundreds of links. Doesn't work anymore. They want to see one-way links. coming to your site without you linking back. These are very high quality and typically considered among the best type of links you can get. So that's basically what the best backlinks will consist of. If you can get a link that includes all 6 of those criteria mentioned, then it's about as perfect as you'll ever get. The more of those you can get, the better. So I guess now you might be wondering how to get a link like that. The best way is obviously for someone in your niche to naturally just link to you, because your site is just that awesome, so they want to link to you. But links like that are few and far between, and it would take you years to build up enough of those to rank in a competitive niche, unless your site just took off and everybody loved it. But there's only so many that do that. So the best way to do it manually is through guest blogging. They're internet marketers and bloggers who have built extremely successful sites with high rankings, tons of traffic, thousands of subscribers, huge monthly earnings, and everything else almost exclusively from doing guest posts. It can really be that powerful, and it's about as Google proof as you can get. I mean, they can't really devalue guest posts. If they do, they're gonna have to change their the entire way they rank sites. And if that happens, it's still a long ways off. So you're good to go for now with guest blogging. Basically, this is done by seeking out sites, blogs, things like that, and the same and similar niches as yours, and then you just check to see if they accept guest posts. Large percentage of bloggers these days will accept them because they're getting free original content without having to do any of the work or buying it or anything like that. So it benefits them to accept it, and all they have to do is give you a link back. So it's a win-win for both of you. And then basically you write a very high quality, 100% original post that the blog owner just can't turn down. I mean, you want this to be like your best work. It can't be spun, it can't be copied, it can't be, it can't be just something you threw together really quick. You got to really think about this, spend some time, write the best post you've ever written, better than what you write on your own blog. And send this to them, so they will publish it and you'll reap the benefits. You want to stick out above all the other people doing the same thing, otherwise you'll never get published. You're wasting your time. The big thing right now with guest blogging is people are sending out requests, in masses, mass requests that are all the same. I delete them as soon as I see them. They're obvious when you get them. You're never going to get published that way. You gotta have an original message to them with a very high quality post, and just give them what they want. Make your post better than what they put on their own site, so they just can't turn it down. After that, you just rinse and repeat. Just keep doing that, and it takes a lot less links. They're a lot stronger. They'll stick a lot longer. Your rankings will rise solidly, and you'll be good to go without having to look over your shoulder every minute about getting devalued or deranked or banned or de-indexed or sandboxed or any of those other crazy words that happen all the time. So that's pretty much it. Bam!
Bam!
BeAlwaysMarketing.com.